Yeah, testing. Right, I think finally everything's set up. Good evening. I am Ann Smasher. I do races for RA, or Race Asylum. Excuse me. Now this is the first time commentating, so please bear with me. It's not something I've ever done before, but I thought I'd give it a go. New year, so let's have a go. Obviously this race has already started, so hopefully we'll commentate on the next race. This has been organised by Seth. I believe it's basically NASCAR, but in a quite an interesting style. So at the moment, John Boy is in the lead, 2.8 seconds, followed by Sophie, Wabbit, Seth, Framstone, Guth, Yvonne, and JDP Gaming. John Boy also has the fastest lap at 29.783. And Sophie is hotly followed by Wabbit, with a half a second in closing. Seth is 7.5 seconds behind Rabbit. And Famished is into the pits, I believe, for the mandatory pit stop. And Yvonne goes around past the pit lane to overtake. And JDP is in 7th place, sorry. So John Boy is now for the 3-second lead. Sophie still has Wabbit. Again, only half a second behind. All he's got to do is get in that slipstream. We'll follow this for a short while. Final turn. Just under 3 minutes to go on the clock. Wabbit's now within 3 tenths. Squiggly out coming out there. Wabbit has also pitted. So Sophie now takes 2nd place, with Seth now in 3rd. There's Wabbit into pits. Tires go on, and now for the fuel top up. I believe there are a set of rules for this particular race. I will run through them during the next break before the next race. Goes Wabbits in 4th place. Now it's coming up a minute to go, so they'll probably get 2, maybe 3 more laps in. John Boy still holding a good 3 seconds. To the remainder of the pack. But here we go, John Boy is now in the pits for his, I believe it's 2 mandatory stops, so it must be his second and last. As Seth crosses the line second, along with Wabbit now. Ooh. What position does John Boy finish in now? Well done to Sophie. And then followed by Seth. Now where does John Boy actually finish? And he does finish third. There we go, well done to Sophie. So obviously it looks like started in third, now finished second. Well done to everyone who took part on that race. As I say, please forgive me, my commentating skills are not up to scratch yet, but this is something I will learn. Now I believe there are a couple of races. Obviously, this is a spur of the moment commentating I decided to do. I believe there's 3 races. So this was race 2. The next one is at Blue Moon Bay, race next, which I believe is infield B2. I think that's what it says. Now let's let these guys know I am streaming. Yeah, so it's infield B2, which I believe is the reverse of the infield. So here's a breakdown of the rules for this race. So it's a 25-minute race based on results from previous. It's 2 mandatory safety pit stops. You don't have to change tyres, but must fill up to at least 85% each stop, depending on track position. Now this basically means that if you are, say, 6th and below, you must fill up to 85% fuel. But if you're 5th and above, it's 88%, 4th and above, 91%, 3rd and above, 94%, 2nd, 97%, and the 1st you have to fill 100%. I believe that's how it's been put across. Obviously there are penalties for everybody if they don't do that correctly. Obviously vehicles that can be used: Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat 2015, Ford Mustang Group 3 road car, the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE package, and the Lexus RCF 14. Now all cars will be set with maximum power of 602 HP and a minimum weight of 1500 kilograms. There is no tuning allowed. So hopefully everybody can enjoy. So race 3. Oh, Wabbit has left the room for some reason. Let's see. So let's see what everybody is in for this race so far. So Sophie is in the Charger SRT Hellcat. Let's have a look. Come on. So this is Famstone Couth, also in the Chevrolet Camaro. Famstone Couth, number 77 on his car. And then John Boy, see, and he's in the Hellcat SRT. A nice white stripe livery. JDP is in the Dodge Charger. Sophie, also in the Dodge Charger. Evening John, of JDP Gaming. So as they practice, obviously, as I said, this is the 25-minute race. Hopefully all will be a good race. Go on board with Sophie as she goes round. So first corner, sweeping, and then they have to brake around the 100-meter board into turn 2. Then slight kink for turn 3. And again, just a slight lift for turn 4. Then turn 5. Slow down, get the car into the apex, and then accelerate out onto the main drag, to main straight line, and again ready for the next lap. 4 minutes, Sophie doing a 51.474. Very careful not to hit the barriers there. We'll jump on board for Famstone Couth, see how he's doing for his practice. Now bearing with me, I do not have the options to do any replays, as I'm using it via a controller, no keyboards, don't have one. So how has everyone's new year been? Obviously, 1st of January 2022. And for me, as I said, I want to start new things like commentating. Oh, as Famous Uncouth hits the barrier. Shall I say, glances. But yes, going to start a few new things. Start streaming, try out, see how I get on. And also I'm going to try and get my A rating. Because at the moment I am a B rated driver. But would like to get that magical A, or even the A+. But a lot of work to do there. I've got a lot of training to go and coaching from those of Race Asylum who are very good at helping those get better at their driving skills. I'm back with Sophie as she carries on practicing round. And this is a Bond. A lovely red Dodge Charger with the number 147. Yeah, JDP starting to improve his times. I'll ride and bowl with John for a moment. Getting the tail out slightly. John improves his time by 1.8 seconds. Getting into the flow of the track. Ooh, glancing bow to the barrier. So set the same, we will start in about 5 minutes time. So let's see. So Seth, yes, is in the Camaro ZL1. Sophie is in the Charger, along with Yvonne and JDP. And Famous Uncouth is in the Camaro. Now I've got here saying Rabbit has joined. I don't see him. Excuse me. John, can you confirm, is Wabbit in your lobby? I think I shall exit and come back. Let's have a look. Let's see if that does anything. Because according to that, it was saying Wabbit was not in. There we are, Wabbit is in there. Let's have a look again. Might have been just a connection glitch. Excuse my Sonic livery, I did that for my son. He's a very big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. Did that for him, that's one of his favourite liveries. Which of course he's looking forward to the next Sonic film coming out, Sonic 2. Right, yes, here we are. Finally. Okay, so we have Wabbit in the Charger, Firestone Couth in Camaro, John Boy in the RCF, JDP Gaming in the Charger, along with Yvonne, Sophie, and of course Seth is in the Camaro. The race should be getting underway in just a moment, so we should go to the track. And Yvonne has actually gone quickest, 51.95. I believe the grid is based on previous race results. Oh, and Wabbit goes quicker, but then 51.294. Track is beginning to rubber in, everybody's beginning to pick up their pace, they all seem comfortable and ready to go. I like Wabbit's livery, FedEx, with number 77. Oh, and John Boy, the Union Jack. Very nice. Sophie's again, a very nice livery as well. 714 in her car. And there's JDB, number 71. Firestone Couth, number 77. Round 147. Go. So this is how it works for race 3. 25-minute race. Points for the top 5 will be awarded at the ends of laps 6 and 12. On each of the mentioned laps, the top 5 will get up to 7 points for being in the lead. But there is a catch. When they do pit, the leaders will have to fill up a little bit more than the minimum of 85%. So 3% more than the required 85% for each position above 6. To determine your position and how much fuel you have to take off, you simply look at your results after the last intermediate points rewards. So, on pit stop, first fills up to 100%, second fills up to 97, third fills up to 94, fourth fills up to 91, fifth fills up to 88, and then sixth and below only up to 85%. So I hope everybody's clear on the race and on the fuel requirements. So for this one, it's fuel times 5. And the settings are on, for the tyres are 4 times. And you have to have 2 stops. So you must make 2 pit stops for this race. Rabbit is currently the fastest on the practice. Let's go on board with oh, it looks like he's going to improve. Nice and tidy. Just a bit under braking. I must say, with regards to my voice, I have had a cold recently. Oh, as Rabbit increases again at 51.129. Yes, unfortunately, due to kids being in school, my daughter came home with a cold on school holidays, and I ended up with it along with my 2 other boys. The downside for me is it goes to my chest sometimes, but hopefully over the worst of it. Ooh, Rabbit nearly loses it, but manages to keep going. Alright, here we go. Seth has begun the countdown to the race start. Here we go, Speedway Saturday. That was a rolling start. Sophie in first, Seth, John Boy, Famiston Couth, Yvonne, JDP and Wabbit. Here we go. 25 minutes on the clock. Sophie at the pole. And we roll. Roll to the start finish line. Here we go. And they're off. So they all get into a line, start following the slipstream. Sophie is at a disadvantage as the others all follow through. Round turn 1. To look behind as John Boyd is close to Seth. Down first corner, Seth, Yvonne, JDP, We go around turn 3. Then slight kick for turn 4. Oh, it's JDP. Is he having a go? Oh, as somebody hits the wall. I believe that was Wabbit. And as John Boy gets a bit squirrely coming into the final corner. Ron leads on the first lap, followed by Seth, John Boy, Ron, JDP, Samson and Wabbit down in 7th. Now the thing is, we know Wabbit has the pace, as he was quickest during the practice, so will he be able to make up those positions? As Yvonne and I believe that was JDP hit the barrier hard. Let's go back. So Wabbit managed to make up those positions. Ferriston Kuth and JDP jostled for the final positions. Wabbit. Yvonne seems to have got through unscathed without losing too much time. Sophie crosses the line still in first, followed by Seth and John Boy, Yvonne, Wabbit, JDP and Ferriston Kuth. Now, we're on lap 3. The field spreads out slightly. Oh, here we go. Yvonne and Wabbit, 4th and 5th. Turn 3. Slight into turn 4. Wabbit is in the slipstream. Oh, as Yvonne clips the barrier. As Wabbit goes up on the inside. Not quite. I was hoping to change the camera view, but it's working there. Oh, John Boy has a moment going into the second corner. Oh, and John's going to take advantage of this as he goes into 5th. Famish seems to be struggling, but never know, as the hits come up soon, they will be able to make up places. So Wabbit again, always on the inside of Yvonne. Will he get 3rd place? Yes, he gets 3rd. He's got a slip, but again he's on the inside. Yvonne's going to hang it around the outside of the first corner. It yields. She gets behind Wabbit, maybe starts using slipstream to get back in to 3rd place. As Seth has caught up with Yvonne. Sorry, with Sophie. My apologies. Seth's caught up with Sophie, just about touching her bumper. Is he going to get around the outside? Yes, he's up on the high ground. Sophie has the inside. Sophie's able to keep that position. She kept it on the inside. Managed to keep that position. As Wabbit slowly reels them in, he's beginning to catch them. He's only 1.6 seconds behind. One has got a nice gap between her and JDP, 2.8 seconds. Oh, and Yvonne again clips the barrier. JDP with John Boy, who has the pace. He just needs to keep in touch. Oh, and no, John Boy goes into the pits. So this is for his first of 2 mandatory stops. Uncouth is now in 6th. So Wabbit is gaining. He's 1.9 seconds behind. Well, he's not quite gaining as quick as I thought he would. Wabbit has the fastest lap though, 50.3. Sorry, 51.3. As Seth now pits, along with JDP. Now, will the undercut work here? I wonder. Obviously, fresh tyres means you'll be able to have more grip, be able to go quicker. And will they push hard? Or will they maybe save to go a bit longer? Let's see, but Wabbit always improving again on his time. Gap to Sophie is now 2.9 and closing. Sophie has had a good start. We're on lap 9 and she still has the lead. But that gap is closing, 1.6 to Wabbit. 1.7 now. Yvonne in 3rd, about 2 seconds. Uncouth now up to 4 due to those pit stops, but he is yet to make his pit stop as well. All the H jumps up. Seth is the 5th. Well, John Boy and JDP. Looks like John Boy has actually leapfrogged JDP. Before the pits, JDP was ahead with John Boy closing. It looks like the undercut did work. So the field has spread out. With the top 2 still yet. Sorry, top 3 yet to make their pit stops. Sorry, top 4 have yet to make their pit stops. Looking at the tyres though, they're not far off making their first of the mandatory stops. And Seth actually has the fastest lap of 51.284. So everybody has the pace, but the gap between Sophie and Wabbit is less than 1.5 seconds. I believe looking at all the gauges and current tyre wear, looks like Sophie and Wabbit possibly could be pitting, so there could be an undercut, or will Wabbit continue on an extra lap? Let's see. As Yvonne does pit and Wabbit stays out. Now, was that a good move? Is Wabbit going to be able to pit and keep the position? Yvonne is also yet to pit again. I believe she'll pit the next lap. Now is Famish going for another lap? Yes, he is. So Uncouth has been keeping a steady pace. Sophie now exit the pits, just ahead of John Boy and JDP, and she gets back up to speed on a fresh set of racing softs. And she's fully fueled. As the top two also pit. Now let's see, will that pit stop for Sophie's be a good one, or will there be a change of leadership here? Well, bear in mind, Sophie had to fill to 100%, whereas I believe Wabbit has to fill to 97 and Yvonne to 94%, so they have to fill up a little bit less. As Yvonne exits in 6th place, Wabbit has exited in 3rd place, with the gap still around 1.9 seconds behind Sophie. However, Seth is in the lead at the moment. Also, quick lap, he's got a gap of 9 seconds. So Seth has done a great undercut. He pitted early on. Now he will have to pit again shortly. But with 13 minutes remaining, he may still keep the lead after the next round of stops. Let's see how that goes. He's keeping a consistent pace, all within the 51 seconds. Sophie again around 51-52 seconds. Same with Rabbit, around 51-52. So Seth has been quickest on average. John Boy again, also 51 and 52s. And JDP as well. So everybody's quite evenly paced. At the minute, there are no close battles. Seth is, shall we say, running away with it with a 9.4 second lead. And increasing, it's now 9.6. Sophie rounds the second corner, but that gap between Sophie and Wabbit is only down to 1.4 seconds. So Wabbit in the second stint still has the pace. John Boy still maintaining a good solid fourth as he slides around the final corner. That's not doing his tyre away any good, so he's in the pits again for his second stop. So as he was fourth, I believe it is 91% that he has to fill up to for this pit stop. Oh, I have just noticed that we have lost Uncouth. He must have had an issue, unfortunately. Look at that, Seth with a 10-second lead. Oh, as he just clips the barrier as he comes round. Sophie's only just come around the first corner. Seth is getting close to that pit stop, where he will pit up again at 100%. Look at that. Wabbit is now within the slipstream of Sophie, and Sophie clips the barrier on turn 3. That's giving Wabbit the chance to look at the inside, and he goes for it on the inside. Sophie goes wide, and Wabbit takes the position. He's now in second as Sophie actually pits. So she decides to pit at this point. Now, being she then went to third, she only has to fill up to 94%. So this could be an advantage because now, Seth is also in the pits. Wabbit has taken the lead. Oh, Wabbit, very close. Narrowly misses the barrier there. So Seth's now out the pits with 100% fuel. So if we go at 95, JDP is also pitted. So Wabbit currently has a 28-second lead, but Seth has now done his final pit stop. Wabbit still has one more pit stop to make. 8.5 minutes to go. Looking good for Seth here. Sophie 5 seconds behind. Yvonne currently in 4th. John Boy 5th. JDP Gaming in 6th. John slides around turn 4. Sophie, after leading on the first stint, unfortunately is now in 3rd place. Still a solid drive to be on the podium. So Seth is keeping the gap for about 24 seconds and closing it. Seth slides round the final corner. A little bit drifting. Not going to do the tyre wear brilliant, but hopefully keep the tyres intact. Look at that on the lap times. 51.5s, 51.7s, 51.9s. All within 51.52 seconds. Wabbit has not had a good few laps. The last couple of laps he's been doing a 52, a 54 and a 53. He has been in the 51, so he has got the pace. Tyres are beginning to go, his fuel is getting low. He has 6 minutes remaining, just over, before the end of the race, but he still has to make that second mandatory stop. Sophie has closed the gap a bit to Seth. It's only 4.4 seconds and closing, so there could still be a late change towards the end as Seth's tyres wear down, as he's already pitted earlier. His tyres may actually go sooner, so Sophie could still be within the shouts as well, as she does the quickest lap, a 51.132. Sophie is on it, she can smell the victory. Wabbit again, his tyres are on the left side and looking quite warm. Then the lefts do get quite a punishment round and over like this. There's not very many right turns. That gap down between Wabbit and Seth is on 23 seconds. And I believe the pit stop is around about 25 to 28 seconds. Obviously Wabbit, as he has been in lead, he will have to fill up to 100%. under 23 seconds to set. Sophia's slipped back a little bit. Oh, she must have had a moment because she was a second slower on that previous lap. Oh, she hits the barrier. Sliding round the final corner. As you can see, the red lights flashing for Rabbit for his fuel. Looks like he's going to have to pit. This is Wee's final pit stop, but where will it put him? It's going to be close between. I believe it may put him out around about third to maybe even fourth place. Let's see as Wabbit now picks. Seth as he comes round the final corner. Oh, very. Oh, we just saw that as he came into the final corner. Nearly on full opposite lock. And Seth takes the lead. As Wabbit has his fill of fuel. And Yvonne now takes the lead. Yes, Yvonne takes third place. Sophie is now in second. So Wabbit has come out behind Yvonne. So he's now come out on fourth, but he is on the fresher tyres. And I believe Yvonne still also has to make her second stop. Solid fifth place. A few sparks there as he goes along board. You can see some damage at the front where he's had that impact with the wall earlier on. And there's JDP, again a solid sixth place. Time's not too bad, you know, 52s. So solid race pace. But here we go. Is Wabbit going to take that third place back without the interfering of the pit stops? He's got within 3/10 slipstream. Yvonne defends. Through turn 4, going to the final corner, and Yvonne defends very well, keeps it on the racing line. But Wabbit is just in the slipstream, it's just dropped back slightly. Yvonne will have to pit the next lap because her fuel has pretty much gone, but how well will she hold him up? As Wabbit tries to go around the top. Not quite, but will he go on the inside? No, Yvonne defends the inside, well done. Oh no, and Yvonne slides and hits the barrier. But still keeps ahead of Wabbit. Wabbit must have seen the incident. Slowed down so he didn't cause any more incidents. Here we go. Oh, Yvonne's really struggling with that tyre wear. As Wabbit tries to go around the outside. Such just ever so slightly. Oh no. Yvonne slows down as the timer runs down. And she concedes to fourth place. So the timer has run out. Let's see. So our winner is going to be Seth Logan 2. Second is Sophia. Now, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Erin Wen, and then RAA Wabbit, followed by Yvonne, and RAA John Boy, and RAA JDP Gaming. Oh my goodness, I've just realised my mic was on mute for the last 10 minutes. I am so sorry there. Oh, what a calamity. See, first one, muck it up already. Anyway, well done to Wabbit, well done to Sophie, and well done to Seth. This was a test of commentating. Still have things to learn. Anyway, hope all enjoyed, and hopefully next race, if I get to commentate again, will be much smoother. Anyway, thanks to all. We shall broadcast again. Goodbye.